African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing. On the progress of the special military operation on the 5th of January, 2024. In the period from December 30th, 2023 to January 5th, 2024, the armed forces of the Russian Federation carried out 41 group and 1 massive strikes with high-precision weapons and unmanned aerial vehicles on decision-making centers, objects of the Ukrainian military-industrial complex, military airfield infrastructure, arsenals, and fuel bases. Attacks were also carried out against the positions of the Ukrainian armed forces, nationalist formations, and foreign mercenaries. All the assigned targets have been engaged. Over the past week, units of the Zapad group of forces have repelled 18 attacks of the armed forces of Ukraine. In Kupiansk direction, airstrikes and artillery fire defeated the enemy's manpower and equipment close to Ivanovka, Berestovoy, Vishnyevoy, Kupiansk, Peskanoy, Petropavlovka, Simkovka, Terny, Timkovka, Kharkov region, Novosielovskoy, and Stelmakovka, Lugansk People's Republic. The enemy's losses amounted to more than 485 troops, 6 tanks, including 1 Leopard 2, 11 armored fighting vehicles, 24 motor vehicles, 7 Alka and Czech-made Vampire MLRS launchers, as well as 8 field artillery guns. In addition, 3 ammunition and fuel depots of the armed forces of Ukraine were destroyed. In Krasny Lyman direction, the center group of forces in cooperation with operational tactical and army aviation and artillery has repelled 4 attacks launched by the enemy. Clusters of manpower of the armed forces of Ukraine were hit close to Chervenaya Dyabrova, Lugansk People's Republic, Torskoy, Grigorovka, Donetsk People's Republic, and Serebryansky Forestry. The enemy's losses totaled over 690 Ukrainian troops killed and wounded, 2 tanks, 11 armored fighting vehicles, 24 motor vehicles, and 5 field artillery guns. In Donetsk direction, units of the U group of forces supported by aircraft and artillery have repelled 9 attacks launched by the enemy. Armed forces of Ukraine's losses over the past period in this area amounted to more than 1,990 troops killed and wounded, 4 tanks, 17 armored fighting vehicles, including 2 Bradley IFVs, 64 motor vehicles, and 26 field artillery guns. In South Donetsk direction, the Vostok group of forces has repelled 5 attacks launched by the enemy. Air and artillery strikes hit Ukrainian armed forces units near Vodyanoy, Makarovka, Paraskovaivka, Staromerskoy, Ubladar, Urozhenoy, Donetsk People's Republic, and Pryetnoy, Zaporizhzhia region. The enemy losses in this direction were more than 950 troops, 12 armored fighting vehicles, 27 motor vehicles, and 17 field artillery guns. In Zaporizhzhia direction, the Russian troops repelled the enemy's attack north of Novoprokopovka, Zaporizhzhia region. Moreover, the armed forces of Ukraine's military personnel and hardware were hit by fire near Verbovoy, Orkhov, Kamenskoy, Lukyanovskoy, Novodanilovka, and Rabatino, Zaporizhzhia region. The enemy losses were more than 350 troops, 1 tank, 15 armored fighting vehicles, 18 motor vehicles, and 8 field artillery guns. In Kherson direction, the Dnieper group of forces in cooperation with the artillery defeated the enemy's manpower on the right bank of the Dnieper River close to Tyazhenka, Ivanovka, Sadavoy, and Tokarevka. As a result of the Russian troops' actions, the armed forces of Ukraine lost up to 225 troops killed and wounded in this direction. In addition, the following were eliminated: 1 tank, 2 armored fighting vehicles, 28 motor vehicles, 14 boats, 1 Buk M1 SAM launcher, 11 field artillery guns, 1 electronic warfare station, and 1 ammunition depot. During the week, 13 Ukrainian servicemen surrendered, including 8 people in Kupiansk direction. Over the past period, missile troops and artillery, operational tactical aviation and unmanned aerial vehicles of the Russian groups of forces destroyed, 3 MRs and AUC MLRS launchers, 1 S-200 SAM launcher, 1 radar of the S-300 SAM system, 1 ST-68 radar station for detecting and tracking low-altitude targets, as well as 2 U.S.-made counter-battery radar stations. Russia's air defense units have shot down 1 Su-27 aircraft and 1 Mi-8 helicopter of the Ukrainian Air Force during the past week. In addition, 8 Storm Shadow cruise missiles, 14 Tochka-U tactical missiles, 3 S-200 converted surface-to-surface systems, 107 MRs, AUC, and Vampire MLRS systems, 3 HARM anti-radar missiles, and 253 unmanned aerial vehicles were eliminated. In total, 565 airplanes and 264 helicopters, 10,459 unmanned aerial vehicles, 447 air defense missile systems, 14,483 tanks and other armored fighting vehicles, 1,200 combat vehicles equipped with MLRS, 7,639 field artillery cannons and mortars, as well as 17,100 units of special military equipment have been destroyed during the special military operation. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.